In the heart of a cold, whispering forest, a frightened little girl was found alone, barefoot, shivering, and crying. She was only 3 years old. No one knew where she came from. No one knew her name. But what they would uncover years later was a dark truth, one that would change everything. This is the true story of Ivy, a child abandoned in the woods who grew into a young woman determined to uncover her past. What she found wasn't just painful, it was chilling. It was the autumn of 2004. In a quiet rural town on the edge of Oregon's Willamette National Forest, a couple hiking through the woods stumbled upon a haunting sight, a toddler sitting by a moss-covered log, clutching a torn teddy bear, and sobbing. She couldn't speak clearly, her words were broken, and she seemed terrified of everyone. No one reported a missing child. No fingerprints, no ID. She was a mystery. Social services named her Ivy. Ivy was placed in foster care with the Bennetts, a kind couple in their 40s who had always dreamed of having a child. Slowly, Ivy began to talk, smile, and even sing. She had nightmares often, whispering things in her sleep, "Don't let him find me," and "Hide, Mama, hide." Despite her trauma, Ivy grew into a curious and kind-hearted girl. Her love for nature, books, and helping animals earned her affection in school and her community. But inside, she always felt a missing piece. Who were her real parents? At age 12, Ivy began having vivid flashbacks, a woman with red hair holding her tightly, a stormy night, a man yelling in the distance, trees, running, screaming. The Bennetts encouraged therapy, hoping to ease her pain. But Ivy grew more determined. "I want to know who I am," she said. So, on her 18th birthday, she took a DNA test. What it revealed shocked her and the entire town. Ivy's DNA matched a missing persons case from 2001, Elena and Samuel Hartley, a couple who vanished under suspicious circumstances with their 3-year-old daughter, Aria, in Washington state, 300 miles away. She was Aria Hartley. But the police report stated something horrifying. Elena and Samuel had been whistleblowers in a secretive biological research firm tied to illegal experiments. They disappeared shortly after attempting to go public. With the help of an investigative journalist, Ivy dug deeper. She learned her parents had uncovered unethical medical testing on children, orphans taken from other countries, subjected to cruel drug trials. The corporation had ties to powerful officials. When the Hartleys threatened to speak out, they were hunted. Evidence revealed that on the night they disappeared, they tried to flee. Elena had hidden Aria in the forest to protect her. Her parents were never found, presumed dead. Ivy's heart shattered. But it also ignited a fire within her. Determined to honor her parents' bravery, Ivy launched a blog and podcast called Voices in the Trees, exposing what she'd uncovered. Survivors began contacting her. Whistleblowers came forward. Her platform grew. Eventually, a retired employee sent her a box of classified documents, a treasure trove of evidence. Ivy handed them to federal agents. A year later, arrests were made. The shadowy company was dismantled. Ivy stood before a national audience, now in her mid-20s, telling her story not with anger, but with strength. "I was abandoned in the woods," she said. "But I wasn't lost. I was hidden, for my safety. My parents were heroes. And now, their voices will never be silenced again." She started a foundation in their name, helping children who had suffered from abuse, trafficking, and injustice. Ivy became a symbol of resilience. From forgotten woods to a national movement, this is not just the story of Ivy Hartley. It's a reminder that even from the darkest shadows, light can rise.